And you can overcome that shyness by having that relationship, by asking those questions, getting an understanding what they are, and having that confidence in yourself that your solutions are a real solution for them, but more importantly, a real solution for their tribes. There's a lot of people come up to me and actually ask me why I'm not shy. Why am I so confident with people? And I'm one as many other people who I know actually are shy, and so shy in the past that I'd really huge problems in the way that I could talk with people and talk especially with groups. So one of the areas that I was really, really shy, because I stammer. So a stammer isn't a stutter. A stammer is actually can't get words out. And there's syllables and a whole range of things actually can't get words out. And when I was younger, I actually couldn't answer the telephone. And I worked for a company called Green McCandlish. And the word "g" is a really hard syllable to be able to get out if you stammer. You just got to there's ways to overcome that. And one, when I was in Army Cadets at school, so in Australia when you're about 13, 14, at a lot of schools at the time, you actually could join Army Cadets. So you had a rifle and marched up and down and get all the rest of it. But to be able to move forward up the ranks, so to speak, to be a corporal or sergeant in that process, you have to learn to give orders. And there's nothing worse than someone who stammered trying to give an order. You're marching along and you had to salute someone and you actually couldn't get the words out to be able to tell the troops what to do. And it was really, really difficult. So a tip someone gave me was to actually give orders to a tree, because a tree doesn't talk back to you. A tree doesn't smirk at you. A tree doesn't think any less of you if you're actually giving them an order. And when you think about it, it's strange, but actually it was really good, because you're able to get the words out, get that experience out to be able to put it through. And experience is about overcoming that shyness and that nervousness. And the experience overcomes that lack of trust in yourself. Another example of that, when I joined Junior Chamber of Commerce, JCs. And again, I was still in this place of nervousness. I was around people who I didn't know. There was no relationship. And it was really hard to get across ideas and information. And I was around people who were really confident in what they could do. And I knew I had a problem, so what did I do? Understanding that the only way to overcome it was to have that experience and have that knowledge, I joined the debating team. In the first year or two, doing debates was a problem. I went up there and I couldn't get words out. I was nervous. I didn't know the people in front of me to overcome those things. But over time, I created the trust in myself and that relationship with people that I could overcome those issues and be able to get across those ideas. So much so that 4 years later, I was in front of 4,000 people in Busan and Korea giving a campaign speech as World Vice President for Junior Chamber of Commerce. And that just blew people away. So one of the challenges is to understand that everybody's nervous, and that there's a way to overcome that is just to get trust and respect of yourself, that you can be able to put those ideas across just by keep on doing, and over time you get that trust and that respect to be able to do. But it's also when that trusting when to listen and when to talk. So part of that communication, that shyness, is to be able to listen to people. And one way is to actually ask questions. So when you're in a group, if you're feeling nervous with people, just ask questions. Try to get some information from them. But what you're then doing is actually creating that relationship, feeling comfortable with them, because once you've known them a bit, once you know about their business or know about their family or know about their barriers to doing something, what it does is create that person-to-person bond with them, between you and them, that you've got some information that you might be able to use the knowledge that you've got to be able to help them. And that feeling of trust that you've got something that can help them starts to cut through those barriers of shyness, cut through those barriers of being nervous around people. And once you've overcome that and you've got that understanding that you've got those solutions for them, then that starts to build that relationship. And any relationship has three things. It has understanding, mutual understanding. They've got understanding of you, you've got understanding of them, what their problems, their barriers, their successes have been. So with that, you can offer solutions to overcome their barriers, or you know somebody who's got a solution that might be overcome their barriers, overcome their problems. And that creating that trust and respect, that you care about them, care about being able to not just give them information, but able to implement those ideas. That's when you build that trust and respect between you and the other party. And once you've got that mantra of being a solution provider, be it yours or for other people in your tribe, they tell their tribes, they tell their friends, they tell their people who they know who've got similar problems, similar challenges, to come and see you, because you're trusted to be able to give them what they want. Just as an example on that, in tourism, so I was able to build one business of mine that I sold for $30 million that was about tourism. And we led the world in that relationship between caravan parks and travel agents. And the important part of that relationship wasn't that we paid commission to the travel agent, and even though that's important, because we understood that that travel agent needed that commission. That travel agent needed to be able to make money out of that relationship. But the second part of that relationship was to make sure that when their client came and stayed with us, who they've told where to come and stay, that we looked after them as if they were family, that we looked after them because it was important, not that they were going to come back to us, because they weren't, but they were going to go back to the travel agent to go somewhere else. That they were going to tell their friends to go to the travel agent, because the travel agent told them a really good place to stay down in Tasmania, and they had a really good time. So the travel agent built reputation by looking after us, but we built the reputation of the travel agent by looking after their client. So it was a win-win. Win for the travel agent, win for us, and win for the client, because they had a great time. Win for us because we looked after the travel agent, so the travel agent kept sending people to us. And a win for the travel agent because they got commission and they had the client going back to them and their friends going back to them to go somewhere else. So it's just understanding how that everybody's shy, but everybody's got information, everybody's got solutions. And you can overcome that shyness by having that relationship, by asking those questions, getting and understanding what they are, and having that confidence in yourself that your solutions are a real solution for them, but more importantly, a real solution for their tribes. And that's how you can turbocharge your business or organisation. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And if you want a deeper dive where I share some more information on how you can implement business tribes in your business or organisation, grab the link below at businesstribes.com.